What's up, YouTube? Ryan back today with another Minor League Monday. Today we're talking about a prospect who has benefited with the market jumps. His cards have been blowing up this offseason. And on top of that, he might be the hardest working player in the minor leagues. Jarred Kelenic of the Seattle Mariners is who we're focusing on today, you guys. If there's one player that I think posting a workout video for is relevant, it's this guy, because it seems like all he does is work out and hit every single day of his life. The dude has a crazy work ethic, and it's paying off big time. Like I said, his cards have been blowing up lately. We'll talk about that later. But let's jump into Jarred Kelenic, and I'm going to show you guys why you need to be watching this guy. So Jarred Kelenic, you guys, he's 21 years old. He is the number 9 prospect on the 2020 ranking list. Baseball America just recently came out with their own list for 2021, and he's ranked number 4. But until MLB updates theirs, I'm going to stick with this one just because I love their website. I will say, I said Jarred Kelenic instead of Jarred Kelenic for a very long time. A Seattle Mariners fan actually corrected me on it, so I am like 95% sure it's Kelenic, even though it's spelled just like Kelenic. I don't know. I think Kelenic sounds cooler, but Jarred Kelenic, you guys, the scouts grade him incredibly well. 60 hit, which is insane. 55 power, which is plus power. 60 run, which is awesome. He can move. 60 arm, great arm, and 55 fielding. So literally his worst grade is a 55, and he has 2 55s on top of that. So overall, it's a 60. Extremely impressive grades from the scouts. Very impressive. He's 21. He's 6'1", 190, so he has a great frame. And as you guys saw in that video, the dude he's jacked. He is a giant dude. For 21 years old, you shouldn't be that big. He is massive. He's put together. He is a man's man. So let's talk about his stats a little bit. First off, he was the number 6 overall pick in the 2018 draft, you guys. The New York Mets drafted him, but they actually traded him in that Robinson Cano Edwin Diaz trade. A lot of Mets fans very much regret that trade now. Very much, for many different reasons, but getting rid of Jarred Kelenic was one of the main reasons. Like, he was their number 1 prospect, so that was a big trade for them, and it didn't really work out in their favor. So let's jump into his stats. 2018 being his first season, he did okay, you know. He played 56 games between 2 rookie ball leagues. He had 286 with a 371 on base percentage, 468 slugging, and an 839 OPS. You know, that's not bad for your first year in pro ball. Hitting wood bat, he hit 6 home runs on top of that, which I think is great. I think that's fine for a first year. And he even walked 26 times. That's not bad. I think his ability to draw the walk is a big positive in his game. And I do think that's even something he could still improve on too. But in 2019, you guys, he gets traded to Seattle. He plays at 3 levels. He plays A-ball, high A, and double A. Destroys A-ball, hit 309 with 11 home runs in 50 games, right? Killed A-ball. And he moves up to high A. He does really well on high A still. 290, 353 on base percentage, 838 OPS, 6 home runs in 46 games. Great. Playing well. Moves up to double A, and he does struggle a bit. Plays only 21 games, so got to give him a little bit credit there. That's not a ton of at-bats, not even 100 plate appearances. 253 with a 315 on base percentage and an 857 OPS. So his slugging percentage really saved him here. 542. He hit 6 home runs in 21 games. Definitely bailed him out from just being kind of disappointing at double A. But overall, 291 with a 364 on base percentage and 904 OPS with 23 home runs in 117 games. That's really impressive. 23 home runs. Anytime I see someone that hits over 20 home runs in a minor league season, I can expect big power numbers at the pro level. I've talked about this before in my videos, but I just think power correlates really well from minor leagues to major leagues. I think major league pitchers actually miss over the middle more than minor league pitchers because they're so confident in what they're doing. So I do think they miss more than minor leaguers. Minor leaguers will just straight up walk you. But major league pitchers, you get people like Max Scherzer who they're going to throw it where they want to throw it. They're going to say, I'm better than this person. I'm going to hit this inside part of the plate right now. And you're going to miss over the middle every once in a while. Minor league player, he's going to say, you know what, I'm going to throw this on the outside corner and I'm going to miss outside. More than likely, at least. Instead of missing over the plate. Like, just the confidence levels in pitchers. I think you see more pitches get missed over the plate at the pro level instead of like someone just walking you at the minor league level because they're afraid to even give up a hit. He even played in the Arizona Fall League. Only 3 games, though, so it's nothing really to note. The Arizona Fall League's where all the best players go, though. So people that can hit at the Arizona Fall League tend to trend pretty well. He did hit 300 in those 3 games. Nothing crazy. We won't look into it too much, but his stats are impressive. We're going to jump into his card prices. I do think he's a little bit overpriced, and I'll talk about that. But I also think he might not be. Like, it's weird. It's a weird situation. The only reason I say that right now, and I'm going to talk about it while we're on this page still, is just because of his struggles at AA. You see a lot of people succeed in the lower rookie ball levels, and honestly, his successes aren't excessive, right? Like, we see people like Marco Luciano, Grant Doyle, who I've talked about in the past, just other guys that I've really focused on, and they hit like mid to high 300s in these low rookie ball levels where you're like, damn, this guy's special. Jarred Kelenic really doesn't have that. He does have the power numbers, I'll give him that, but seeing him hit 250 at AA and only maxing out at the highest 309 in single A, you know, it's nothing I'm going crazy about. But like I said, he does have a crazy work ethic, and I think that's why he's so hyped, honestly. So I do have a chart for him, as well as we're going to talk about some raw cards. But the first thing I want to talk about is just how much he's been trending during the offseason. He's one of those players that's really benefited, and maybe it's because he's very active on social media, posts a lot of videos, photos. This shows that he's working hard a lot. Maybe he's benefiting from that. But as you guys can see, this is his 2018 Bowman First Chrome PSA 10. Back in October, November, you could pick up this card for $100 roughly. 105, 103, even down here at $78 for this sale. Pretty crazy there. And then you see the spike around Christmas time when Juan Soto got his spike, and just the sports card market in general with the stimulus checks coming out. Big spikes for Kelenic. This card sold even upwards of $199 on the 17th of this month. So his stuff has really benefited from the stimulus check and just the sports card market explosion. Not all prospects have benefited from it. He is one of them that has benefited the most. Him and Wander Franco, I would say, have moved the most. And then it's been people like Juan Soto, Tatis, those top players that are in the league right now. But for minor leaguers, Kelenic was one of the big ones. So let's talk about his cards now, you guys, just in general. You guys already saw where the PSA 10's at. It's trending around $170, $200 depending on the sale. So that's that right there. His autograph's expensive. It is. Base EGS 9.5 with the 10 auto, $730. Refractor, $60, $54 there. $37 for base raw. You're looking around between $30 and $40 for raw right now, which I think that's expensive. I don't actually own any Jarred Kelenic. I opened a lot of 2018 Bowman too, which kind of annoys me that I don't have any of his stuff. But like, I don't even have a paper card of him. So it's kind of crazy actually, because I did open a good amount of 2018 and I never sold any of his stuff either. And I was kind of high on Kelenic too, so I don't know why I didn't buy any of his stuff when it was cheaper, but I just don't have any of it. This is number to 150 from 2019 Bowman. I do like the blue refractor though with the Mariners uniform. I think it looks nice. But yeah, guys, we're looking for expensive cards here. Even this refractor sold for $100. That's nuts. That's I would never do that. That's crazy. PSA 9 refractor, $88. He's expensive right now, and that's the reason why I think he's a little overhyped. That's the reason why I think he is a little overhyped, you guys. Just because, like I was talking about earlier, he showed struggles at AA, but he's also shown that he could be an absolute star. His swing is very short. I encourage you to go look up his swing. He posts it every day on Twitter almost when he's hitting. He is got a very short swing. He does have a little hand movement that I would correct personally, but whatever works for him works for him. But yeah, he's just a player that you have to watch. And the reason I do think he's a little overhyped just because of his card prices. I don't think he has played in the minor leagues like his prices say, and that's the only reason. He could easily come up this year for the Mariners and win Rookie of the Year. Like, he has that work ethic, he has the talent, like, he's really good overall. Like, he's probably one of the most well-rounded minor league players, and that's why he's that high on the prospect list. Because obviously with his numbers, we've seen a lot better from other guys, but just with his skill set and his work ethic, and he's massive. So he has that upside, he really does, and I think that's what people are keying off of. So if we can see him consistently barrel up balls a little bit better, take more walks even, get that on-base percentage up, he's a guy we have to watch. So I think his card price is expensive. I never feel comfortable buying raw cards at $40. But if you want some of his stuff, I'm not going to get mad at you. I would just make sure it's a really nice card that you could potentially grade. That's my only advice if you're buying his stuff at these prices. Just because there's just not that much room for it to go up. I mean, I could be wrong. Maybe the sports card market keeps going up from here. But like Wander Franco's PSA 10 selling for like $200 to $225. And Wander Franco's the #1 prospect in baseball. So his prices are kind of competing with him. But yeah, guys, that's it for today's video. Jarred Kelenic, again, crazy work ethic. He's massive. He just has a lot of good tools that project very well. Again, I just think his card prices are a little expensive. That's all. That's the only reason I would say he's overhyped is because of his card prices. That is it. I would like to see his performances be better in the minors, but like I said, with his work ethic, his skill set, I hope he does really well. As someone, my dad's from Seattle, I hope he does great. I do root for the Mariners. I think him and Julio Rodriguez could be a great tandem there. So I'm really excited to see what he does. He should be up on the team this year. He really should. I don't know if he'll start day one, but he should be up by All-Star break, I would think. People think he's going to start day one. That's why his prices are going up so much. So we'll see what ends up happening. Definitely put Jarred Kelenic on your radar if you haven't already. I'm sure you guys already have. But yeah, guys, crazy, freaky athlete in Jarred Kelenic. Ton of power. His work ethic is insane, which I think goes a long ways. I really do. And that's the main reason why I made this video, because just how much I respect him. He's very active on social media. Go watch his videos. The dude works hard. He really does. Like, he power cleaned 300 pounds. That should be possible at age 21. That's nuts. Especially for a baseball player. Like, if he's a football player, I get it. But yeah, guys, that is it for today's video. Jarred Kelenic, put him on your radar. We'll see what he does in 2021. He should be up with the team. We'll see. But yeah, guys, thank you guys for watching. As always, you guys have a great week, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya.